Hello there, I'm going to talk to you today about love energy. This is so important, and I have to tell you this, out of all the things, if you only take one thing on board, this is the one. This completely changed my life. It really did. It's all about love. Now, if you're going through stress, you're going through anxiety, anything like that, one of the things that people always tell me is that there isn't a lot of love in the world, you know, there isn't a lot of kindness and all of this, and absolutely there is. It's just that when we go through times like that, and I think just in life anyway, we lose the ability to connect with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect with it. I can prove that love is there. It got at a very sad occasion, was like 7/7, obviously, which happened in London, and there were two trains next to one another. Unfortunately, one of them had the bomb on, and the one that didn't, people were running obviously when everything happened, but there were those that ran and actually broke a window to get into the other train to help people. Now can you imagine, they went into this train not knowing if there was going to be another bomb going off. They really didn't know, but they went in because they had this overwhelming passion, this overwhelming love that they had to help those people. When those people were helped, they said that it was like they got hold of the soul, that they couldn't let them go, and they said that they didn't let them go until they were in the best possible care. It's amazing, isn't it? Because these people just look like ordinary people. I remember there was this one young girl who did these amazing things, and she just looked like any young girl who would be busy in her own life, but she certainly wasn't. She was capable of this. Such bravery. There were some older people, and I looked at them, and they again, you'd think they'd just be busy in their own life, but no, they gave up. I mean, they gave up. They could have given up their own lives to help these people, and so believe you me, there is love there. And if you catch the tube, you could be sat next to the most amazing person who would give everything to save your life. Okay, so there is love there, and we're going to connect to it, because all it is that we have lost the ability to connect to it. When I connected to love, it just totally changed my life, and I want you to change yours as well. So if you think about love and fear, they are on opposite sides of the spectrum. So when we've got fear in our lives, we're hitting back with the big guns, aren't we, when we come out with love? Because fear, let me tell you, fear cannot deal with it. Okay, it cannot deal with it. So I want you to work with me on this one, because I know it sounds a bit crazy, a little bit out there. I promise you that this will work. So if you look at it, you think, not sure I can accept that, just do, and enjoy, because it really will work. Okay, so when you were born with a love sun. Okay, this love sun was attached to you via a tiny cord. This cord was very strong, very powerful. It could not get entangled, and it could not break. So no matter where you are always attached even to your love sun. It's crammed full of love. You cannot get any more love in there. Also, what you've got to do is you've got to get rid of it, because if you don't get rid of it, on the afterlife, you're going to pay tax on all that love, because they don't want any more love going into heaven, right? They don't want any more love going in there, so you've got to get rid of it. Okay, and so you don't want to pay tax to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the floodgates, and we're just going to let that out. So first thing is you need to download it. You've probably been downloading a little bit, so don't worry. It's just a matter of really actually getting it and really forcing it down, because we've got to get rid of that love. Okay, what I do is imagine where it might enter your body. It could be on your head, your back, whatever. So imagine that the love is actually coming in, and then just if it's coming here, for me it's the back of my neck. Okay, so imagine it all coming down, and love is pouring out of the love sun. Do you know, I get it's falling down my spine, it's going into my shoulders, it's going up into my neck, into my head. I can really feel it, absolutely wonderful. It's going down my arms, it's into my hands, now it's going down my spine, it's going into my hips, it's going now down into my legs. I can feel it in my torso, right down. I can feel it in my knees, I can feel it in my feet. Okay, so I've taken that love, and I can now feel it everywhere. So just do that, just get up in the morning and just feel the love. Okay, so you've actually got it. You will feel differently. And then, you know, if you're having a busy day, or if you've got some things that you have to deal with, you don't really want to deal with it. Imagine this, imagine you're filling a bucket. You've got this bucket and you're filling it with love, so downloading the love, however that happens, downloading it, and then in your mind's eye, leaving it in places where you might need it. So you might need it next to your workstation, next to your desk, or in your car, or whatever. If you've got a meeting, have about 6. Think, I'll line 6 buckets up here, and then you can teen them all over. As you go in, just teen them over. I promise you that you will notice the difference. To tell you how this works, I had a go at stand-up comedy, and I'd done this quite a few years ago, and the last one that I did didn't go very well. I had to overcome a fear. And so I also wasn't very well. I'd got ME and I was going on a course, and every time I was supposed to be going on the course, I just wasn't well enough, and the guy who ran the course was really good. He kept saying, come to the next one, come to the next one. Eventually, about 6 months after I'd decided to join this course and paid for it, I actually attended. But it took all of my energy to get there. Anyway, it said, don't worry, you don't have to do any stand-up if you don't want to, you can just do the course. I just thought, like, just get myself there, not worry about doing any stand-up, and that'll be fine. So anyway, so we got there, and there was about 12 of us, and we're all sat in a row, and the guy came in, and he just says, right, does anybody not want to do the stand-up? And I just might say, oh, me, and nobody said anything. I went, and then I was waiting, no, me, and they just moved on. It moved on, and I kind of thinking, oh my God, what am I going to say? I have no idea. And it was on my mind, like, oh. So I just thought, right, what I'll do is I'll fill up some love buckets and I'll put them by the stage. And I had to think about what to say, and I couldn't really think of a lot, but I think I did about 3 minutes that day. But when I went on the stage, they actually said that it looked like I was glistening. And I'm sure it's that. I put the love on and I just didn't feel scared. And I just thought, oh, cracky, all them years that I didn't do that when I really ought to have done. What can you do? You know, you feel the fear, don't you? So I understand all about fear. And that was a big fear that I had to overcome, and it just was like nothing when I did it. And it just felt a bit silly. So it really, really does work. It really does kill fear. Fear just absolutely doesn't know what to do with it. It really can't handle it. It will go. So, also, love and laughter absolutely go hand in hand. So enjoy this and have a bit of fun. So you've got to get rid of this love. So download that. We must always download the love. Never take it from what you've already got inside, because it will make you ill. You must download it. And then just imagine the bottom of your feet are just gushing this love. So you could be walking, downloading it, and it's all gushing onto the floor, and then imagine the next person that goes over your footsteps can just feel that love. How nice is that? You can do that. Another one I really like is when you're on public transport. If you look round the carriage or whatever, you know, you're in, with the bus or the tube or the train, whatever, there's always a lot of metal. So just hold on to the metal, download the love, and let the love go into that. Imagine it going all around the carriage. You think, everybody who touches this metal can feel this love, and just enjoy it. Another one I said was to put it in the phone. When I was working on the phone, I was to wear a headset. So imagine the love came, I downloaded it, came to my heart, and it went down the headset, and it made a huge difference. Those miserable people cheered up a little bit. Tell you, they can really feel it. And another one is when you hear something. I find it difficult to listen to the news, but if you hear something terrible happening in another country, send them some love bombs. Right? So you download the love and you send it, and you think, right, over Syria. Syria needs a lot of love right now. Imagine this bomb going off and everybody feeling love. I've sent it over Afghanistan, I've sent it over Iraq. When bombs have gone in places, obviously like, you know, Paris have had a lot of problems, London's and Manchester, I've sent them over there. So just sending all this love so that people can feel it, especially at a time when probably feeling a lot of fear. Let them feel that love. But I want you to give some to yourself as well. I want you to realise that there's no such thing as time. And you can prove it, because you can imagine you go into a room and you can smell something, and it just takes you back, doesn't it? And all of a sudden time's gone. So if there's a time when you were very sad, maybe something awful happened to you, and you can remember feeling lonely and you can remember feeling scared, I want you to change from sort of downloading. I want you to upload your energy, so change your energy so that you're transmitting, and I want you to send love back there. If there's times when you've been on your own and you know that there were really difficult times, so go on to transmit, put the love in and put the love back there and send it back to there where you were at that time. I promise you it does make a difference. Alright then, have a go with that. Now if you're with somebody who's really miserable, you know, it's really hard work, get that laughter going and give them love any way that you see fit. If it's laughter, it's okay, as long as it's not nasty and it's all good intention. Just imagine some love going to strange places, and it will help if you're with somebody who's really miserable. Okay then, please do download the love. Try and do this a few times a day, and I promise you it makes a difference, and this will kill fear, and that's what I want. Okay.